it's our final show on Blue Peter before Christmas.
And we've got lots of things for you to make and prepare to get you into the festive spirit.
Come on, let's have a cracker.
All right, bang!
Woo!
Oh,
You
the
get
camera
to
went flying.
Then come up here because it's time to light the fourth and final candle on our Advent decoration.
What is that?
It's the end of the cracker.
Oh, no.
Light.
Proper Christmas. Isn't it,
There
Helen?
we go. It's lit. Isn't that pretty?
That is
Very
pretty.
nice. Right, it's this time of year when lots of different ice rinks start springing up around the country. Maybe you've been to one and had a go.
And just like you, me and Helen wanted to have a go as well. But typical Blue Peter fashion, there had to be a twist.
Yeah, it is typical because we weren't allowed to just paddle about and look like Bambi on ice. We had to learn to speed skate and race each other on a 200-metre track.
And with high speed comes a high risk of injury.
Speed skating is one of the fastest winter sports around.
Skaters race each other at speeds of up to 60 miles an hour.
On razor-sharp blades just 1.1 millimetres thick.
Look how fast they're going. Wait, that looks painful. Like, imagine if we fell over.
You will fall, and in 2 weeks we're going to be doing that. The person who'll be helping us is Gary Khan. He's one of the country's top speed skating coaches.
Gary! Right, how are you going to turn us into, like, fearless, insane speed skaters?
Well, over the next few weeks, it's going to be a lot of hard work and dedication, slowly get your confidence up on the ice and enable you to go nice and fast.
But we can ice skate. I've been on the ice probably once when I was a child.
I went on once, but I fell over, vowed never to go on again.
That makes the whole challenge far more difficult and much more interesting.
Right, so we've got a lot to do. I think we better crack on and get on the ice.
Let's go. That is tight. I feel weird.
That's it, but I don't feel like I'm properly dressed. You look like a cartoon.
Come on. Let's go. Let's speed skate.
We took our first steps on the ice and straight away, I was in trouble.
My foot is really hurting.
I just couldn't get comfortable in my skates.
It's just so painful. Ah, my left foot is killing me now.
Are you in pain?
Yeah, it's killing. My left foot's really hurting. It's like, I don't know, it's like tensing up and it's cramping, but I get cramped really easily and it's just killing me. I've been on the ice for all of 1 second as well. Oh.
Knees bent a little bit, OK? You want to be just pushing to the side, nice and easy, pushing to the side, OK?
Because you think that your feet should be going forwards,
Feel
don't
like
you?
you should be walking, but if you walk, all you're doing is this, OK?
Right.
While Helen was getting stuck in, I was stuck on the sidelines.
It's typical. This always happens to me. There's one person who's going to be in pain or something go wrong to. It's generally me.
I'm skating, aren't I?
She is an absolute natural. Look at this,
Sorry.
a natural. She's doing absolutely remarkable. For someone who's never skated before, she's actually got the skating movement correctly. She's flying.
Flying, eh, Helen? Must be nice.
You'll pick it up, though, as soon as you get out
No,
here.
it is ridiculous. That was
I know.
unbearable.
Joel's had a very unfortunate start. We're going to have to spend some time with him to get him back on the ice and for him to get up to this level as quickly as he can.
Day 2, and with new boots, I managed to spend a bit more time on the ice. And when I say on the ice...
Hey, up. You OK?
I was going a bit fast and got a bit confused.
I knew I was struggling, and Helen had already moved on to turning.
OK, Helen. I want you to think about what edges you're on. You're on the inside right edge and the outside left to turn left, and then the opposite edges to turn right.
Right.
OK? You're going to... Hey, up. You OK, Joel? Yeah? He's still smiling. That's good.
I've got new boots, but still giving me cramp, and Helen's flying. And I don't even know how to move my left foot yet. This ice skating at the moment isn't for me.
Helen has got a lot of natural ability. Yeah, really good. Joel is a bit more reserved. If he puts his mind to it, he can get the speed. He won't be as smooth and as pretty, but he will be able to try and match her in a race.
Day 3, and Gary brought out the stopwatch.
For the first time, we'd go against the clock to see who was quickest.
And we were all in for a shock.
Helen, You're skating your first lap in 25.3 seconds, which is really good.
Yeah.
Joel, you did it in 26.9 seconds. So Helen,
That
this
is close.
stage, you're the fastest. Okay.
But only by a second.
Second and a half.
I think there's about a second difference.
And I haven't even got it right yet. So once I get it right, I think I might be able to win a challenge, people.
This is going to be a close one.
We had just a few hours left to improve our lap times.
Right to the line. Okay, that was 20.1.
20?
20.1.
That was quicker than I was
That's
doing.
the
Right, let me
first
have a
person
go.
to go under 21.
Oh, right,
The
you.
race is on!
Let's go. Body down, weight forward, that's good. Keep pushing, keep the rhythm on the straight, Helen. To the line, to the line, to the line.
What you get?
18.8.
No!
With every lap, we were beating each other's fastest time.
But with just a few minutes of training left, disaster struck for Helen.
Okay. You look like you banged down on your shoulder or your hip. Let's take this off.
I was in a lot of pain, and the fall had completely shaken me.
No, that was a drop. That was like nasty.
Come and have a sit down for a minute.
She like literally fell right on her side, and then she reacted really badly. That was quite scary, actually. That just shows when you're going fast, you're going to make mistakes.
I don't know why I'm getting upset, really. I don't know. I really thought I was flying on that corner as well, and you know you're going to fall, but you can't stop yourself. And then I just felt my head smack on the ice. And that's it, really. I don't know why I feel so shaky now. I think it's just the shock. My shoulder really hurt. Before I could skate again, I needed to see how much damage had been done.
It doesn't hurt, like, constantly. It's just when I try and do stuff with it.
Just turn face this way, right?
It doesn't really hurt to touch. That hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You taste the joint.
I'd strained a ligament, so I needed to have it strapped up before I could carry on. I'm in absolute agony. It's really hurting now, but it's not going to keep me off the ice. Careful, so I was really keen to race, find out what happened in a bit.
Yeah, it was just when you dropped, I was like, yeah, she fell over! And then suddenly it was like, oh, you were proper hurt.
You fell about 25 times and he's absolutely fine. I fell once and I've done proper damage. I need physio and everything.
I know, but it's a proper art to falling down. You've got to use skill and grace, but find out who does well and stuff.
Skill and grace, we didn't look like we had much of, but that's because it's really difficult to skate on speed skates, right? This is a normal skate. It's got quite a thick blade, it's quite short, and there's a bit of stability there around the ankle, so that kind of holds you up, I guess.
Yeah, and if you have a look at this is the speed skate. Let's compare them. Look at that, it's really thin, it's long, and there's no support on the ankles, hence why you get all shaky and like that and stuff.
You do.
Whatever.
First of all, I can't wait to see who wins. I reckon Helen's in for a chance. All right, have you got your Christmas presents sorted? Well, I've got a last-minute Christmas present that costs quite little as well. Right, they're called sock monsters, and to make them, I needed some helpful volunteers. So I hit the street. Someone just busket here.
Yes, you guessed it. I'm hanging out in Coronation Street.
I'm not here just to check out the site. I'm actually here to make what I think is one of the coolest Christmas presents ever. And it's got something to do with these socks. But I can't do it on my own, so I'm going to pop into the Websters to get some help.
The characters Sophie and Chesney are played by Brooke Vincent and Sam Aston, who are friends on and off screen.
You're not going all that way on your own, are you?
Hello.
Are you okay?
Come in, yeah.
What have you done to my kitchen table?
All right, Sam, Brooke, take a seat, hold on.
Having me tea soon.
Oh, there's a method to my madness, right? Basically, do you know what I'm going to try and teach you?
Go on.
I'm going to try and teach you how to make these little sock monsters. Now, there's lots of variations here, but today we're going to be making the basic ones, and once you've mastered the basic one, maybe you can add a little point to the top, maybe give it 3 legs or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So first thing,
cool, these.
they're really nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which would you go for if you had the choice?
I like this one.
That's quite cute, isn't
I
it?
like this one because of its colours.
You know
I
that
like this one with the long arms, actually.
That's the real manly one. I
Yeah.
like that one. So is this what you like off stage? Are you like just like brothers and sister? Type, best of friends type thing?
Yeah, you can say that.
We have become closer as we've got older. haven't we?
Really?
Yeah.
I think you understand me more now, don't you?
Bit hard work, you know what I'm saying? Just go. Average small dosages. You know.
Okay, let's do the first stage, yeah? All you need is a sock to start with. You got that?
Got my sock.
Okay, then get the heel out so it's poking out like that. It's preferable to have a sock with a really good heel because this is going to be your mouth. Fan it out a bit, and then you see the centre bit to the heel.
Yeah.
Just push that through. Yeah, that looks good, like that.
Yeah.
And just squeeze it together so it looks like a bit of a mouth like that. You get me? Does that make sense, yeah? And then get your needle and thread.
Yeah.
And what you're going to do is you're going to sew around the corner so this stays in the same position.
You've got socks like this, haven't you, Sam?
Yeah, I have actually.
Oh,
I would have worn them if I knew.
Oh,
but
mate, if
I,
I knew it
I,
was
had
a
some, I have
special
some really
occasion.
big smiley face ones.
Oh, do you?
I actually do, yeah.
Have you got any glittery ones as well?
Yeah, I have actually. Keep that to myself, you know what I mean?
All right, you should have a sock that looks a bit like this one. You're going to get yourself a button, sew that button on,
Yeah.
like that. Get your scissors, all right? You're going to cut down the centre of it like that, but not too close to the mouth because this is going to act as the top and the bottom off. So what was it like in your first day then on set? Were you quite overwhelmed or?
I was a bit, but then you get used to everyone. Everyone's dead nice, aren't
Yeah,
you?
it's a really friendly environment and stuff, and
Yeah.
everyone's so nice. You settle in very quickly, actually. So.
Really? And I guess it's like a massive family, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is a very tricky bit. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to cut the bottom bit of that off. Then once you've done that, you're going to put them to the side for the time being. This is going to be very useful later because these are going to be our hands. All right, so you should have one that looks something like that, yeah? That looks good.
Yep.
All right, turn it inside out, like that. And what we've done here is we've sewn in all the edges, so we're trying to stick it together, but we've left this bit open because that's where we're going to stick all the cotton wool through.
Yep.
So turn it back to its normal way. Get your cotton wool and
They
just
can be
stuff
as
it.
fat and as thin as you want, can't they, as well?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then all you need to do then is just sew off the inside. Once you've done that, you should have a sock monster that looks like that. See, method to the madness
now.
now.
Mince pies,
Well,
hasn't
he has, hasn't he? Look.
Yeah.
I'll have to
There's
get him on
ours.
a quick step diet. Do you know what I mean? You can start jogging it off. And you know those bits that I told you to put to the side earlier?
Are these bits?
Yeah,
that
those
I've
bits
kept?
like that. Basically, what we're going to do is turn it inside out
Right,
and then just sew up the edges.
Okay.
Turn it back to its normal way. And then you stuff it with some cotton wool. Then what you have to do next
I did that before.
is attach it to your monster. And then you should have a monster that looks like that. See?
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
There's our monster.
Now,
Look,
there
it
is
could
one
look
that
like
we
you.
heard earlier.
That does
That's
look like
you.
doesn't it? Same colour hair.
All right, let's do the personal digs.
Well, thanks so much for coming. If you guys want any more information about all of these monsters, head over to the Blue Peter website. A step-by-step guide should be there. And don't forget, if you want to add a few more variations, you can add a bit of felt to it as well. Makes sense?
Don't forget to clean up after you as well.
That's a good
be
Tea
point.
careful.
time soon.
That's a good point. But there's just one thing left to say, isn't there?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas!
Yay, let's play, let's play, let's play! Yay! Oh!
Don't
right,
wind the
now you saw Andy making these. Now, they're not suitable for young kids or babies because they've got buttons and stuff. But Andy has a gun as well. I've got a Fulham one!
Oh, it's all about
Up the
gunners,
Mighty
mate.
Whites playing Borough on Saturday, I mean,
All right,
beat them.
guys.
Plenty of decent teams outside of London UT.
Yeah,
Where's the
definitely.
Kilmarnock sock?
All right, I couldn't find it. Right, now, I left a sock monster in the Webster's kitchen, so keep an eye out for that after Christmas. And if you guys make one as well, make sure you send in the pictures, just want to see what's going on. Right, have you got your Christmas tree decorated? It can be quite a tricky procedure, I know. Even more tricky, especially when you're decorating the most famous Christmas tree in the UK. And I did just that, and let's just say, well, things didn't quite go to plan. I don't know about you, but at Christmas time, one thing that really tops it off for me is when I get the opportunity to do this. But then, I was told that I have to put this on top of that. I felt like a superstar. And this is no ordinary tree. It's the famous Trafalgar Square tree, which comes from Norway each year. There it is. That tree has travelled for 6 days from Norway's capital city of Oslo to take its starring role in London's Trafalgar Square. Feeling Christmassy already? When it was light, the tree was lifted up and craned into position. 11 months of the year, this area is covered by paving stones. And today they've taken them away to reveal this. It's a tree stand underground. So this will keep our Norwegian beauty steady for the rest of the Christmas season. It's absolutely genius. Okay, now what is a Christmas tree without a star to top it off? Well, this one has been lighting trees on Trafalgar Square for the past 10 years. I think it's time to put it in its rightful place. I made it 25 metres up with a little help from the crane. Putting the star on top would be the easy part. Here it goes. Or at least it should have been. Oh my goodness. I've actually just dropped the star. Oh no. Did that just happen? These boys are gonna kill me. Someone's face the music. Oh man, I'm so happy that isn't smashed even more.
Dropped it. Oh.
You gonna trust me to put it back up there?
Just don't drop it.
Here we go.
Second time lucky, and with trembling hands, I managed to do what I had come here to do. But would the star light up when darkness fell?
So there it is, the star is up and shining. I really don't think they're gonna be asking me back next year. Do you?
Wow, can you just hold that for me, mate?
Oh, mate. No, wait. I'm not gonna. Even the best of us make mistakes. Standard, all right? OK, now, if you guys would like to make a star just like the one I dropped, well, we're gonna show you.
Right, well, this is a foldy star. We know that you like foldies, like these ones here. You can find those on the CBBC website, but today I'm going to make a Christmas foldy star, a bit like these ones, and hopefully we're going to end up with something like that red one there. Now, yesterday I asked you to go onto the website and print off this star template and cut it out, so you end up with two shapes like this. If you didn't manage to do it, don't worry, because all the details are on the website, so you can catch up later. But what I want you to do when you've got your first shapes like this is fold over every single dotted line. They're all on there, so it's a nice and simple guide, and it shouldn't take you that long. Make sure you fold over all the bits on both stars. You'll end up with two shapes that look like that. Then get your glue out and start sticking. Ow! Start sticking. Sorry. Oops. Dodgy shoulder. Start sticking all the tabs together so that you can make your star nice and solid. Just do that and go all the way around until you end up with something like this. You see what I've done? I've stuck each side together. Then match up the two holes, because you're going to put this on the top of the Christmas tree, and you want to just match them up and slot one inside the other to make sure that it stays put and stays on your Christmas tree where you want it to be. Put lots of glue around the outside so that when you slot it in, it doesn't jump around. Shove it in nice and tightly like that, and you'll end up with one like that. Now comes the best bit. You can decorate it. I'm going to cover mine in glitter, so make sure that you get lots of PVA glue on there. Then get your glitter on. Throw it on the top like that. I've made a bit of a mess. You should probably put some newspaper underneath, otherwise your mum will fall out with you. But mine's not here, so it doesn't matter. Put another blob of glue in the middle, and then you can put a bauble on. Nice and pretty, ready to go on the top of your Christmas tree.
Good work. Head over to the website for details. Nice one.
I made a mess.
OK, earlier on, you saw Helen getting a bit injured in speed skating. I couldn't actually stand up when I was speed skating, but who would win in the final race-off? Dun, dun, dun. For the whole time we've been doing the speed skating, Helen's been the one on top. She's got the technique, she's got the speed, and suddenly that whole idea turns on its head.
I feel really nervous, and every time I have a little wobble on the ice now, you kind of panic.
If I skate well, I go quite quick, but the quicker I go, the more likely it is that I fall over.
I'm a bad loser, I'll be honest. I will be upset if I don't win.
Actually, I want to win this now.
At last, after all our training, it was time for the big race. And who better to start it off than Andy?
Basically, it's the first person across the line out of 2 laps, and because it's non-contact, if you take out another contestant, you get disqualified immediately. But if you fall on your own accord, Joel, Ellen, you get back up and finish it, all right?
OK.
All right, take your start. Just go. And Joel is off straight. That's a really quick start for Joel. Goes the corner. This could be the point where either of them fall over. All right then, Helen. Helen's in the lead, taking it at stride. And Joel's gathering some speed. Ah, Joel's down. Joel's down.
He needs to get back up and quickly re-establish his technique and try and get back in touch with the race.
Helen's got the first lap already. Here we go, here we go. And Joel's still lagging me on. Come on, mate. Come on, Joel, mate. Oh, straight off.
Joel needs to keep skating in case Helen has a fall.
Oh, this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Helen's got off to a flying start. She's holding her technique together.
Helen is looking so calm at this point. And Joel is just starting to come back.
Oh, Joel's gone down again, and Helen's the winner.
Let's get towards the race! Well done. Finish it, Joel. Go on, mate.
Oh, man, what a race. What happened? What happened with you in the film?
Well, the first thing, I thought Helen touched me. I thought she barged me, so I stood up and then I lost it. Everything I worked on just went out the window. I'm a bit disappointed, but that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Good work, though, Helen. Well done, as usual.
No, I lost the technique. I just went for it and got around as quick as I could. I'm sorry you fell, though.
That's all right. Typical Joel, isn't it? Typical Joel.
Well done, no.
It's a win for Blue Beauty regardless. Well done.
Yeah. Helen wins another challenge. Joel loses.
Right,
Looks
mate.
silly when he does it.
Don't worry, we've got something to cheer you up. Come on.
Yeah, come on, time for the presents. Come on. Here you go, Joel. Here's yours.
Presents!
Helen and me. Joel, you go first.
OK, it says, because you love football but run like a girl. OK, let's open this.
Open it. What you got?
This is from me.
Lucy
This
wants
is
to
from
know.
Helen.
Come on, Lucy.
I thought it was nice.
Oh, look, it's a blow football classic. Oh, it's a table. It's a game. Football game.
That's brilliant.
Open it out. Look, because you're running, bless you. It's a bit feminine, isn't it?
Helen, what's yours?
Right, let me open mine. Oh, it's a box. Lucy, it's not for you, darling.
All right, basically, I've got you this because, you know, we all went to Alaska. And, you know, you like drinking tea as well, so a nice little memorable moment. Right.
Picture of you, Tim.
Look at you.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That was us on the railway in Alaska, do you remember that?
I remember.
All right,
Cheers, guys.
let's see what I've got. Right, here we go.
Lucy's loving it. Right, Andy, I've got you this. I know you're a big fan of football and you like photographing and stuff.
Oh,
And Arsenal photography gives
Check it
it.
out, check it out.
Good one.
I'm loving that. Look at that. Yeah, that's when I was in Alaska taking photos as well.
Lucy,
and
come
it's
back.
Arsenal. Right, we haven't forgotten the pets as well, right? Socks and Cookie, you give that to them. Lucy and... Lucy, what's this? What's this? What's that?
Lucy, there you go. Enjoy that. Oh, Lucy's loving it. Mabel's not that bothered. But of course, presents aren't just what Christmas is all about. Christmas is a Christian celebration. It's all about Jesus and how he came into the world. We've got our nativity scene here, and I'm just going to pop baby Jesus down in the manger. There we go. And we hope that you have peace and joy throughout the holidays.
And singing Ding Dong Merrily and High, we've got the We Sing, You Sing Gospel Choir. Here they are.
Woo!